Thank you. Okay, so now with madrigals, they were usually accompanied with a lot of voices, like a choir or a group of people singing. They were also accompanied with instruments. Some of the instruments you're going to see during the Renaissance period: flutes, trumpets, a sackbut, which is the predecessor of the trombone. You're going to see strings like violins, guitars, harps. You're going to see keyboards, which are organs, like the large church organs that you're going to see in most every church during that time. Also percussion, drums, metal phones like triangles, cymbals, things like that. Those are the types of instruments that you're going to see in the Renaissance. And you're also seeing them even in today in modern marching bands and other musical talents. Okay, so for this song, what is the meaning of the first line in the song? When I look at myself, I am indeed lonely. Yes.
I think it's about having self-pride. Like,
yeah,
being happy with themselves.
It's about wanting to have self-pride, right? You want to love yourself, but even loving yourself, you can be lonely, right? Is that what you would agree?
Lovely.
Lovely. Oh, I misread. I'm indeed lovely. Yes. Self-pride, self-love. Okay. So what does the song say about beauty? And do you agree? Why or why not?
No, because I don't think beauty is a flower.
Flower. Yeah, beauty in a flower. So beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Is that what you would say?
Sure.
Yeah. Some people don't like flowers, right?
Yeah, no.
But what is something you do find beautiful?
Fortnite.
Sure. We can take Fortnite into an example. The artwork created, taking time to create that, could be considered beautiful.
Very beautiful.
Okay.
Sapphire.
A sapphire is beautiful. It's a gem. A what?
Viridian.
Viridian? Yeah. Lots of things can be considered beautiful. So, what do you think the song says about beauty, though? What does the song say about beauty? Yeah.
Beauty can last.
Yeah, what?
Beauty doesn't last.
Yeah, it doesn't last. If you look at the fourth line, if its gift and my benefit from it pass so quickly, and it's only a favor from the third line, that means beauty is going to disappear maybe as you get older, maybe if you pass away. That's what it means by my benefit from it pass so quickly. Like, when I get older, not as beautiful as I was or not as handsome as I was in time. Okay. Now, we're going to read The Passionate Man's Song by John Fletcher. And then we'll answer some questions on that. Okay. Hence all you vain delights, as short as are the nights, wherein you spend your folly, there's naught in this life sweet, if man were so wise to seat, but only melancholy. Oh, sweet melancholy, welcome folded arms and fixed eyes, a sign that piercing mortifies. A look that's fastened to the ground, a tongue chained up without a sound. Fountain heads and pathless groves, places which pale passion loves. Moonlight walks when all the fowls are warmly housed, save bats and owls. A midnight bell, a parting groan, these are the sounds we feed upon. Then stretch our bones in a still gloomy valley. There's nothing so dainty sweet as lovely melancholy. So if we look at our vocabulary, melancholy, which we see a lot in this poem, means sadness or depression. So if we look at the questions now, how does a person who suffers from melancholy, sadness, or depression behave? How does this writer view this condition? Look through. How does the writer view this condition of sadness or depression? Yes?
In my opinion, I just view it as not being having a voice, always sulking and not being themselves.
Yeah.
Yes.
Sulking, not being themselves, not having any motivation. Those are all pretty common signs of depression.
Get it.
Why do you think the writer chose the title The Passionate Man's Song when the song is about sadness and depression?
Maybe he used to be passionate.
It could have been passionate. Yes.
Maybe he's passionate about the song making as a way of coping.
Passionate about songwriting as a way of coping for depression and melancholy, yeah? Okay. So, now, we're going to answer the last couple questions. What do all of these songs have in common? And what do these songs tell you about the Renaissance? So what do these songs have in common? Let's start with that one.
Some sort of heartbreak was involved.
Some sort of what?
Like sadness or heartbreak.
Yeah, sadness, heartbreak. I mean, the first couple songs were about love or self-love. And the last one was about melancholy, sadness, depression. So is it, maybe it's not as much heartbreak, but what about the emotion put into the song? Yeah. Okay, what else do these songs have in common? Anyone? What else does the songs have in common?
They both like rhyme.
They both have rhyme. Yeah, they're poems, so they both have rhyming aspects. The last one is a lot more, right? Fountain heeds in pathless grove, places which pale passion loves. That rhymes. Moonlight walks when all the fowls, and warmly house save bats and owls. Those are rhyming words. Now, if you look back at the first one, it has a little bit more rhyming, or not a little bit more, but some rhyming, but not as much, right? But that's okay. So, now, what do these songs tell you about the Renaissance? What can you infer from reading these songs or poems about the Renaissance? Let's look back maybe at the first one. Yes, sir.
It was like sad.
Yeah, some of the Renaissance was sad because we're just coming out of the Dark Ages. We're starting to see this revival of art and religion. Yes.
These songs tell us that the Renaissance was a mixed time for some people.
Yeah, the Renaissance was a mixed time. We see a lot of beauty in the Renaissance with the revival of art. But in that revival of art, we also see a lot of sadness because we see what we missed or what we came from through the Dark Ages into the Renaissance now. Anything else? What does these songs tell you about the Renaissance? Yes.
The song is talking about like beauty and poetry.
I mean, you got poetry in the Renaissance. The Renaissance was a big time for a revival of music as well. The Dark Ages had its moments, but the Renaissance is what it is, the Renaissance. It revives art, music, science, religion, everything. Renaissance is roughly translated to revival.
Oh.
Okay. So let's continue writing our answers, make sure we got everything, and we'll continue with this tomorrow.
Okay.